At Syracuse University, Bill Viola also studied electrical engineering, literature, mysticism, and electronic music. Sound has always been an essential element in Viola's work. One of his early mentors, the avant-garde musician and composer David Tudor, was a close associate of John Cage. Viola frequently performed in Tudor's electroacoustic installation, Rainforest 4.
If I think back on that time, I'd have to say that there was a very strong interplay between political social activism and artistic exploration. Those two things were, in my mind anyway, part of the same process. I didn't really think of them as being at odds with each other. It was the Vietnam era. Political protest in my generation was, kind of a part of daily life practically, and that was my kind of coming of age in a political sense.
Bill, I understand you've volunteered to be the spokesman and let us know what the group is into.
Yeah, well, basically, at present we've been involved in wiring up the campus for a cable television network, which will also include a 1-inch color studio. The studio will be entirely installed and run and operated by the students. There won't be any interference from any outside sources at all, so we'll be able to just about decide what we want to see and what we like to show.
The thing that empowered the whole video movement at the beginning was the fact that us, me, myself, i.e. the people, could make their own television, or could make television in their image rather than in the image of some giant corporation that was sort of, controlling us and telling us what to think and what to buy.
Is there any good buy in meat today for the consumer?
Nothing is good at any particular time, really. It's just a question of what specials are being featured. In addition to
the technological revolution became a revolution, both socially and politically, as well as artistically. And it was really about changing the world, and that was something that was just a part of my life. I practically didn't question it. Therefore, if I was an artist and I was going to be making art, you better damn well make something that's going to change someone's life and change the world. I think the turning point for me was when I did a work called Room for St. John of the Cross in 1983. I came across this Christian saint who in 1577 was taken away in the middle of the night by the Inquisition and put in a tiny cell and couldn't stand, couldn't really lie down very comfortably. He was taken out once a day and tortured, basically whipped. And his response to that was to not hate his tormentors, but to write love poetry. When I was younger, that would have been a cop-out, right? I mean, you have to become hardened as a political activist at that point and go out and really, fight back. But here was a guy, a Christian, who was living the life, the path of love and forgiveness. And he wrote these poems that have changed the world and have inspired many, many people. And that idea of moving from social perfection into self-perfection was really, really important for me. I see the possibility of liberation of the soul as well as the body as being tied into, political realities.